After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. The ACC championship is on the line here. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders against the Penn State Nittany Lions. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joe Ncaa, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
First down and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And the Red Raiders with first and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Joyner. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking for some space. It's Joyner. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. The Red Raiders looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Hands off to the left. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on 2nd down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on 3rd down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense, and now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to make a big throw, and this offensive line is going to have to protect really well.
Conference championship on the line. Now it's 3rd and goal in the opening drive. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front 7 is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Looking to pass. It's Becht. Caught quickly. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 at that 1st down loss. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Caught by the receiver. He has first down yardage at the 46. It's Texas Tech on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field and ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he
runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw. It's Becht. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone. Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
On second and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Nittany Lions getting set on first and 10.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Martin. Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now, 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
It's third down for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. He's got some space. Look out. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered, and drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Joyner. And the ball in the ground. Scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. For the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half, and they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Hammond. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Grant down the middle. It's Simmons. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Season opening. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. Trying to get points here before the half. And the Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense on the field is fourth down and 9. Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Red Raiders will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost them 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long fourth down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So second down after the incompletion. Offense with some pre-snap motion. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Junior. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball into the red zone. Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now Penn State will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Dropping back, it's Becht. Tries to get it to the running back. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I think this wide receiver heard the footsteps back there. Look as the defense is closing in. You can tell the wide receiver just takes his eyes off the ball. And that's just a clear drop. Should have brought that one in, and then you got to protect yourself for the hit. But boy, that ball's got to be caught.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
And quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Running out of time in the pocket. QB gets the first, now looking for more. And the Nittany Lions will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The offense takes the lead here in the second half.
Chris, how about the speed to to take it the distance. Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Now it's second down here. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. To throw, it's Hammond. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. What will the call be on third and long now for the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Simmons. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it near the plus 45.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that. Chris, quarterback play is all about rhythm, and here I just feel like his footwork is too quick and he's rushing it. When you rush it, you tend to overthrow it. You tend to throw it past these wide receivers, and you're trying to throw it down the field. He's got it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Penn State offense is back out on the field. last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Quick throw. The catch is made. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Martin. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Gonna run it. It's Martin. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Beck. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got open space. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this defense has no answer for that wide receiver, and the quarterback does a great job getting him the ball on time and on target. That's allowing him to run after the catch. Beautiful run after the catch. I would go right back to him because, again, this defense has no answer for this wide receiver.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Using his legs, it's Martin. Open field ahead. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Becht. This time a completion. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. It's caught, and he's got a lane. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And he goes nowhere, stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
And he slides down just short of the marker. Going to set up a 3rd and short.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down.
He fires this throw, and is intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to throw. It's Becht. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
In man-to-man defense, it's always difficult to defend the slant. As a corner, you've really got to drive hard once you see the quarterback release the football.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their 1st. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up 1st down yardage. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Leaning on the run game here. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their 2nd timeout. They've still got one more left to work with.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long. And the Red Raiders are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout here. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Here's the handoff.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. No press here. The defense backing away. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? A play action, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. A huge achievement, this conference championship. Not just because it means getting a championship ring, but what it means to the playoff committee. And both these coaches, Joe, told us they think winning this game should be more than enough to get into that bracket.
Yeah, I totally agree with them, Chris. I think winning this game should send a strong message to that committee in terms of the playoff that they're creating. And this is a group that I would not want to play. You think about what we saw today and the rhythm that they built, the momentum that they've created. This is a team that could be dangerous moving forward.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA's